Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Marilyn, and I'm joined here with Hockey and Anna. Today we'll be talking about time management, healthy food, exercise, and a few random thoughts.
Okay, so how was everyone's Thanksgiving?
I worked.
I did schoolwork.
I did schoolwork.
You didn't have a nice Thanksgiving?
I mean, I did, but then my family's crazy and my brain couldn't take it, so I left.
But yeah, see, my family, we don't do Thanksgiving, so I was just at work. It wasn't that big of a deal.
You had to work on Thanksgiving?
Yeah, well, only until 8.
Well, I usually celebrate Thanksgiving, but I don't have any family in Georgia, so it wasn't a big deal.
Where's all your family, the rest of your family?
In Massachusetts.
Oh.
My mom's in Russia right now, though.
Wow, that's far away.
Yeah.
Well, we already talked about Black Friday shopping.
My roommate was out until 7:30 in the morning.
It's stupid.
She shopped for 6.5 hours. 6.5 hours and came back with 3 bags of stuff. I was like, are you kidding me? That was that good of a deal.
I mean, are the deals that great?
Well, online on Best Buy, there was a 42-inch TV for $200.
Wow,
that's pretty good.
Right.
Yeah, that is a good deal. Alright, so let's get on the topic of healthy stuff.
So time management, huh?
Yes, time management. How do you manage your time?
Well, you're the
expert.
You're the time manager.
I'm the expert.
Well, she's
how do
asking
you manage
us.
your
She's
time?
asking us.
I don't manage it very well. I just try to get the stuff I need to do done before it's due or before I have to do it.
Kind of go with the flow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
Yeah.
And how does that work out? How's your stress levels?
I don't know. I'm not stressed.
Pretty chill.
You're never stressed.
It's okay.
Ever.
There's like a period of intense stress for 2-3 days, and then it's like calm. Yes.
Yeah, I'd love to, get stuff done, and then it's a relief when I do my homework first, and then I have the rest of the weekend to myself for.
Isn't that a good feeling?
It is.
It is. So let me help you. Okay.
How should I manage my time?
Well, there's a lot of things you have to do. You want some aids to help?
Yes.
All right.
Actually, I don't want AIDS, but.
I remember that South Park episode with Jared and his aides for Subway. Okay, I'm going. I don't know. You guys.
Well, we're not going to talk about those kind of aids today.
Okay.
We're going to talk about helping aids. All right. Well, first, you're going to create a to-do list.
I like to make lists. I make lists for
Too many
grocery
lists
shopping.
is bad. You want lists.
Okay.
Too many lists are
The
bad.
right amount of lists.
Grocery list and a to-do list, okay. But don't
I have a
make
to-do
too many.
list for my to-do list.
Exactly, don't do that. Because then you're just going to freak yourself out. At least I do. And then you're going to need 2 planners. A daily and a weekly planner, and then a long-term planner. And the reason for the long-term planner is that's an entire semester. I mean, we're all upper level, so you know when projects are going to be due. You know when assignments are due. Go ahead, plan out your time. Sounds a little OCD.
Well, yeah, because I try to do that. We were talking, last time we were talking about how I always buy a daily planner, and then I end up throwing it away.
Yeah, but it's more of disciplining yourself to do it. If you want to accomplish this, then you're going to have to do it. And just like anything else, if you want to be healthy, you want to exercise, you want to maintain a healthy lifestyle, you have to maintain everything. You can't just, I did it for a few weeks and now it's just not working out. You have to discipline yourself to do it. And that's more of just the mindset. Now, let's learn how to study.
I want to learn how to study.
All right, these are keys in helping you study effectively. Now, how you study, again, you have to discipline yourself. All right, minimize distraction. See, I don't have my cell phone. It's away. If you're researching, go to a library. Don't stay at home and research because all you're going to do is get on Facebook or surf the web. We all do it.
Yeah, I definitely do that.
So if you don't have to use your internet, turn it off so you can't access it. Because you're tempting yourself. You have to limit your temptations.
I like to go to the library to study for my biology stuff.
If you're writing a paper, you're using the computer. So
you're using it, yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely good to go somewhere besides your house or your dorm.
And what's another really thing that's good is the time of day you study.
Oh, really?
Yeah. definitely, because your brain works differently at different points in the day.
But what about those people that are like, oh, I'm a morning person, I'm an evening person? Like,
well, I mean, and that's how their brain functions. You have to see
So you have
when
to
your
see
brain functions properly. But for most normal people, like I'm just saying, like the normal brain, the way it functions, it's at like around like 1 o'clock is when you have the most brain power.
In the afternoon, or
in the afternoon, yeah. And then after 8, your brain is you're already like distracted because it's late at night. You want to have fun. You want to do something. You don't want to. So you have to prioritize your time and feel a lot better about it. 100% focus for at least 40 minutes is what you need, but no more than 90. After 90 minutes of complete focus, your brain's going to get fatigued. Take a 10-minute break. So that way you're releasing.
So what's a good thing to do during a break?
Well, get away from the computer screen if you're using that.
Yeah.
I always find it's a big strain on my eyes because I have to sit in front of the computer for a long time.
I mean, have a conversation, you know. Don't sit there and...
With your cat.
My cat doesn't talk
well,
back.
anybody. Call one of your friends. I mean, if you sit there and you're concentrated for that long with no distractions and then have the phone call.
Well, yeah, the point really is that you have to discipline yourself.
Yeah.
As with
definitely.
everything, as with trying to be healthy, exercising. Because, I mean, you know, the concept is simple. Just stay focused for 40 minutes or write things down. Or,
it's simple,
you know,
but
go
it's
running
hard.
in the morning or something.
Yeah.
But it's hard to get up or write all that stuff down.
Some people might call it an obsessive compulsion disorder, but...
Planning out stuff?
If you go, like, really intense with it, like I do...
Color coordinating.
Yeah. Color code in my closet, you know,
I do that with my closet.
I have a monthly planner and then I have like a year planner that's always with me. My monthly planner is actually on my door, like my bedroom door.
A yearly planner? What do you plan out? Like, is that for the whole semester, for 2 semesters? Like,
well, for 2 semesters or 3 semesters if you do it over the summer. I mean, so I don't have to keep buying planners.
Right.
All right, Anna, so how do you prioritize?
I just try to get stuff done before it's due, like I said before. I'm not sure. I guess
Do you
I
do
don't.
the easiest thing first and then the hard thing last, or
No, it
You were
depends.
saying something about that. Which one do you have to do first?
the hardest one, the most difficult?
Because that's when, like, all your brain power is focused on.
Exactly. When all your brain, that's when you begin to study, you know, of course your brain is going to begin to get tired. So when you have a set time that you study, and then you begin with the most difficult thing, you're going to be able to knock it out that much faster. Because if you wait for the most difficult thing last, well, you just did all this work, and now you have this difficult task, and it just kind of brings your morale down.
Right, yeah.
So
I feel like that
definitely,
sometimes. I fall into a rut when I'm, like, having to do all these assignments.
to do the most difficult thing first. Yes, it's going to be hard, but discipline.
Well, sometimes for me, at least, it's not really about that because it's mostly just writing and.
I mean, it
Your
all really
projects.
depends on the person. Like, this isn't going to be...
I guess what you like doing.
Yeah, it's not going to be, like, this isn't, like, a step-by-step thing for every single person. You know, everybody is, of course, different. But you can definitely take some of this and apply it.
Well, that's a good tip, doing the harder stuff first.
And then postpone unnecessary activities. Like I said, getting on Facebook, your cell phone, turn it off for that 40 minutes. What could possibly happen in that 40 minutes? I mean, even if you just silence your cell phone and put it away, but if you sit there, okay, you're working for 90 minutes and you get a phone call in between, already your attention goes to that.
What about, like, when you have a bunch of assignments due and you are more interested in a certain assignment than another one?
Like
And so you've got, like, a project that you're working on, you're really interested in doing this project, and then you've got a bunch of busy work on the side. Like, and you could work on this project for hours because you're like a perfectionist and you really want to tweak it properly, but then at the end you still got all these things to finish.
Well, and that's another thing, like, you got to prioritize your assignment from the beginning. Like, don't just, you have to allocate time for things.
Because that's like the biggest thing that happens to me. I get started on one thing and then I spend hours and hours doing that, and then I just, like,
Well, say if
fail
you
the other
just do,
stuff.
I mean, 4 hours a day of studying, when it really comes down to it, that's a lot of time. And if you just take 4 hours a day, or 4 hours a day, that's a lot of time to get a lot of stuff done. And if you allocate that same stuff every day, you won't have this, oh, I have all this busy work, because you'll already accomplish the busy work because you allocated time to do something you're more interested in.
And I think it also depends on the importance of the assignment. The busy work might be, half of 1% of your grade, and the project might be 25%. So obviously you would want to do the project and make a grade, and maybe pass in the work late if you can. If not, you're not going to lose as much.
Another good thing to use is review like your readings that you had before class. How I study is I'll read the chapter that we're supposed to read, and I'll make notes myself. Like I'll say, oh, I think this is important, this is important. Like go over those notes before class so you know what's going on. And then after class, go over your notes that you took in class. If you're not taking notes in class, if that's not your thing, well, and you get good grades, then that's awesome. But if not, take notes in class and then review them afterwards. Because you could take notes, because I've done this before, I've taken notes, and then when it comes time to the test, like I read back over my notes, but then I'm like, I don't remember. I'll shorten stuff and I'll know what it means at that time, but I'll come back to it. I'm like, I don't know what that means. So when you have like a 15-minute break during your class, go over those lecture notes you just took and, you know, rewrite it or make it make more sense. And that'll help you too.
I wish I did this podcast at the beginning of the semester because I could apply a lot of this to my biology stuff, which is mostly lectures and studying. So,
well, there's always next semester.
No, I think I should get a B, but an A would have been nice.
You work also, so when you find time to do all this, it sounds like it's taking up a lot of your time. Manage your time, allocate time to do all these notes and
a lot of practice.
But you still have a social life.
Oh yeah, I definitely still have a social life.
I
mean, but that's because, you know, there's 24 hours in a day. You only need at least 8 hours of sleep.
At least or at most?
Or at most, sorry. At most. You need like around 6.5 to 8 hours of sleep a day for your brain to work properly. That's still what? That's 16 hours and 4 hours of studying. So that's 12 hours.
But then you have classes and work too. Classes and work.
I mean, yeah, but that's...
Well, I guess it's on split days.
Yeah.
So,
like I said, it seems a little OCD, but
have your grades gotten better?
Oh yeah, definitely. My grades were awful. And then I became extremely organized, and now I won't make anything but A's or B's.
Wow.
I went to see Twilight over Thanksgiving.
I'm
such a dork.
I've seen it too. I just saw it on opening night at midnight.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. It was pretty good. My boyfriend actually said that it was better than he expected. He said, like, oh, there was some action, the story was going somewhere, there was suspense. So, have you seen Twilight, Hockey?
I saw the second one.
Okay, well, let's talk about some exercise or some food or something.
Well, I mean, yeah, we talked last time a lot about like organic food, like farmers markets and stuff, and where we buy our food.
Did we talk a lot about
this
that?
This is something you should prioritize too. Go to the grocery store.
Well, yeah. If you're gonna prioritize that, then you have the opportunity to actually pick the grocery store that you want to go to. So let's say 1 week, if you want to look at all these different farmers markets in Atlanta, because there's a lot of them, you can say, okay, this is when I'm going to go to this one. This is when I'm going to go to this one, and compare the prices and see which one's cheaper for the same food. Maybe for like something like that's organic or something that's more natural. You know, because I don't know, where do you guys shop?
Whole Foods and Kroger.
You live around here. You live around here too. There's a Harry's Farmers Market.
Yeah, that's where I go.
That's the Whole Foods. Yeah.
Yeah.
I go there. I like to eat there.
I visit there occasionally.
It's too expensive to go and buy a meal there for me. I'm a poor college student. I don't have money. It must be nice for you to live with your parents.
That would be so nice.
I wish I lived with
As soon as I moved out, my parents got a new house.
I don't have to pay for rent, but I have to like pay for all my food and cars.
What do you mean, like?
No, just like when cars break down, I fix them. Like all of our cars.
So your parents don't let? Do your parents like when you guys have? Do you guys have dinner together?
Well, yeah.
So you come to the table and they're like, oh, okay, give me $5.
No. She cooks, but I mean, the thing is, we don't really have the time because all of us are like either at work or at school to sit down and have like family dinners.
Time management.
But I mean,
for
what
the
can
family.
you do? It's just shifts at work. Everybody's got different shifts.
But you have a pretty big family, don't you?
Well, yeah, we got 3 sisters, but one of them's 9. So.
Oh. It must be fun to have brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
Well,
sometimes
idiots.
Well, now because we're so close in age, like where she's 18, Dylan's 23, we can hang out. Like,
yeah.
You know, it's like having friends.
I can hang out with my other sister. like the one that's almost 19. But I mean, I don't hang out with my 12 and 16-year-old siblings. It's too much for me.
But I mean, well, Harry's Farmers Market is kind of expensive for food. It's by weight, so because you have to pay by weight. So
don't you have to pay for produce by weight everywhere?
No. This is for Harry's Farmers Market. If you're going to the salad bar to eat.
Oh, right.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I would never eat there. You're gonna end up paying like $8 for a meal.
And paid by weight for your food.
Yeah, you have this box and you fill in as much as you can of anything.
You might as well just fill it up with the good stuff, the expensive stuff.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can. They have like a bunch of different kinds of salads and stuff, and then
they make really good pizza and breadsticks.
But they have a happy hour, so it's $5.99 per pound between like I don't know when, but
how many pounds of lettuce and?
Well, no, it's not just that. I mean. They've got all different kinds of stuff, like they've got like pastas and meats and like a bunch of stuff. It's like
you're making me hungry now.
Actually, let's go there right now.
When did they have the happy hour?
When's happy hour at Harry's Farmers Market?
I think 5 to 9, so we're in happy hour.
That's too expensive. I mean, with that stuff, you can buy a whole bunch of other stuff and then make your meals at home.
Yeah.
Do you know what I could buy with $5.99?
Well, I'm just saying, this is fast food.
BOGO, but it's not fast food. You're sitting paying there by the pound.
Well, yeah, but you get it's fast food. It's ready made. You just put what you want in your box, and then you go pay for it, and then you eat
your
it.
box.
And do you eat it there?
Yeah,
that's a restaurant. That is not fast food.
They have like a thing you can go sit.
Does it have drive-thru?
No, it's not a drive-thru. No, it's a grocery store. It's a grocery store, but they have a little food court with like a microwave.
It's a food court, not the fast food.
No, it's not a food court. It's just like, a little area with
just a little area with like booths and
tables.
benches and stuff.
Like Publix.
Does Publix have that?
Well, I don't
go to
Publix. It's a pretty big area. I mean, a lot of people can fit in there.
But by the pound? Don't you think that's expensive?
I mean, well, I guess.
Well, if you get a pound of meat, I guess it's not so bad. You know, something good.
I mean, I don't know. I ate there the other day. My dad and I went there. We actually went here to pick up something. But we went there, and well, I mean, I got a really filling salad for like.
Filling.
No, you don't understand it. It is. It is. If you put like.
Every time I eat salad, I feel more hungry.
No. If you put like okay, spinach. Forget the that lettuce, the filler lettuce.
Iceberg
the water lettuce.
Yeah. The spinach.
He's gonna teach us how to make a filling salad.
Alright, you're gonna start with some
okay, let's take some notes here.
Plain spinach. Put some tomatoes on there, the little small tomatoes.
Cherry tomatoes. Or pink tomatoes.
And you put some egg salad in there. And
egg salad?
Yeah, it's good.
Lettuce?
Yeah, inside the spinach, put some egg salad in there, and the egg is filling, and then you put some, they have these roasted vegetables, and then you put some of those in there. And then you put some cheese on top, and then you put some ranch.
You put some ham and some
and then you pay for it by the pound.
And then you pay for it by no, honestly, it was like $6.
That just doesn't sound like a salad to me. That
sounds like good food.
Well, I put cheese on top of my salad. On top of my salad, so. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It was. I liked it.
I love cheese salad.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed your $6 by the pound salad.
Yeah.
I'm hungry now. I want to go home.
Yeah, that's too expensive. Just buy the ingredients, make it at home.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just okay. I'm not saying eat there every day. I'm not saying eat there every day. Okay. I'm just saying that if you're looking for an alternative to fast food, that's a nice place to go because it is fast. You just put the stuff in your box and then you take it to the restaurant.
Chick-fil-A has a chargrilled salad too.
Well, it's.
But there's a really big variety, and they have
I'm not down in their salad. It sounded really delicious.
I mean, they have a bunch of different salads, a bunch of different pastas.
I mean, Marilyn, you've been to Whole Foods before, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, you see the huge bars and stuff. It's not just salad. They have rice and side dishes and potatoes and meats and everything.
It's where Publix has that too.
If you make brown rice and you can get canned salmon, it's not that good, but it's all natural. They don't put anything in there. But if you get the frozen salmon, it's not that expensive, and you just make that and break it up with some brown rice and pickles and mayo, whatever you want to put in there. It's really good and it's really filling. And my salad is a good for me.
Eggs and salad. I like egg salad. That's good.
You like egg salad with your salad.
I don't think I've ever had
egg salad with my salad. It adds flavor and creaminess to it. There's ranch on top.
I just
Don't
don't.
knock it till you try it. Man.
Okay.
I don't like all the packaged dressings and stuff because unless you get natural ones, they have a lot of crap on them. Well, I just think you have a good metabolism.
I guess.
So.
But I mean, the thing is, and my dad's 50, and he does the same thing. He's been doing the same thing his whole life, and he's like,
Oh, a half a loaf of bread?
yeah. I mean, we eat a lot of bread, just like in
Just white bread?
Huh?
Just white bread?
White bread.
Like the white sliced bread?
No. It's like
That's your
it's like
family?
loaves of bread. Like when you go to like Whole
Like
Foods, like the
a
big
French
loaf. Yeah, like
baguette.
French.
Oh, they have the hot bread, and then the guy yells around the store, it's like, hot bread! And they're so good. They're really
Oh,
good.
you mean the skinny ones?
Yeah, the baguettes.
Oh,
yes.
well, no. This is like a loaf. It's like this thick. And
Yeah,
then
like
it
the
comes
French
sliced. It's like this big.
No, you have to ask them to slice bread for you at Whole Foods.
Yeah, it's like the big, really big loaves, and then you slice it. I mean, me and my dad, we can eat that whole thing. I mean, we just eat it because you eat bread with everything. Like, you don't really like. I don't know. The way I grew up, you only use a spoon when you're eating soup. Everything else, you use the bread. You eat with your hands.
I love soup. I'm gonna do a blog about how.
Is that a
to make
culture
soup.
thing, or?
I think it might be a cultural thing, honestly.
Eating bread with everything?
Yeah, and like eating with your hands.
Yeah, in Russia we have the whole soup and bread thing.
Yeah, like if I have like a bowl of beans, I'll take a bunch of bread and I'll put it in there, and mix it all up together, and I'll eat it. It's good.
A bowl
I think
of
that's a cultural
beans?
thing.
Yeah, and a bowl of beans is awesome. Why? What's wrong with a bowl of beans?
I've never eaten a bowl of beans before.
Really?
in
My
life.
mom makes like a big pot of beans.
Like chili or something?
It's not really
Just
chili.
beans?
Yeah, just beans.
That's interesting.
Nope, it's just beans.
Dude, what Steak and Shake sells that? They sell
Just
like,
beans?
Yeah, they do. They have beans and then they have chili. I don't know. Do you know anything about like, or do you care about like mixing foods together properly?
I read about that, and you shouldn't.
What do you think it's like?
You can eat vegetables with pretty much anything, but
But you shouldn't mix like protein and carbs.
yeah,
Or
Yeah, no.
fruit.
yeah, fruit. Your body
Sugar.
digests fruits and sugar really fast. So if you eat meat and then eat fruit, it just stays in your body, and
And it makes gases and you feel like burp.
then you explode.
Feel.
There's a lot of stuff about that,
I
but
don't know, I think you should have vegetables with every meal.
yeah. You should have mostly
Every
vegetables for
meal,
every
yeah.
meal, ideally.
Mostly raw veggies though. Cooked veggies.
Yeah.
You're starting to change the chemical structure of the vegetables and you get rid of some of the nutrients.
My snacks are carrots.
That's good.
I like carrots. I have really bad eyesight. Carrots aren't helping it.
Where's that?
So,
that vitamin,
that's myth.
Vitamin A. Is that what is that?
I don't know. But I eat carrots and celery and bell
You
peppers.
should
I like bell
drink
peppers
olive
a lot.
oil in the morning.
With an egg and some honey.
Yes, of course.
What? And a bowl of beans.
No, but
I just bought a shampoo that has hemp oil in it.
Ooh.
We'll see how that works out. I bought it at Harry's Farmers Market.
are you concerned about your hair or something?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I need to get better
about
it. I feel like I always have bad hair. Like it's dry and annoying, and it was
Do you
kind of
use
falling in.
conditioner?
Yeah,
I always shed hair like.
Well, I'm glad you care about your hair.
I don't want to be bald. See, look at that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm always shedding hair.
But I heard
Man,
that,
I am always shedding hair.
Yeah.
that
No, but
hemp
you
oil
lose
has
like
a lot of
100.
fatty acids.
What?
Well,
You're just full of nifty information.
hemp oil, I mean, it has a lot of
Bulk
like,
beans, some hemp oil shampoo. You know.
omegas, omega 3s, all that good stuff. That's supposed to be good for your hair.
You can
Vitamin
just
D.
use soap, just olive soap, few ingredients.
You know what's good for your hair? Mayonnaise.
You know why?
It has eggs in it.
It does have eggs in it. It also has olive oil in it.
No, not the regular kind. It has soybean oil.
Well, true, real mayonnaise
Yeah.
has olive oil in it
Beer is also good for your hair.
because of the hops. Just kidding, I don't know. But olive oil is good for your hair because it
Well,
has.
yeah. That's like a conditioning treatment.
Yeah.
Like you can use mayonnaise or eggs. I mean, I put beer in my hair too. I put everything in my hair.
Beer.
I just have a
What kind
natural
of-
shampoo.
Well, the beer,
like a light beer doesn't do
well,
as
like
much.
if you ever go, I mean, you're never gonna go to like a hair salon. I doubt it. And what they do is like they put this stuff in when you get like a conditioning treatment to like help moisturize your hair.
Mhm.
It like after a while, like your hair feels like you like snap it and break it. It's dried so much,
Oh, really?
and that's what like the eggs or the mayonnaise will do to it. And beer has the same effect too. It like makes your hair like crusty, and then you wash it out, and your hair is really smooth.
Whoa. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I use some. I put some different kinds of oil in my hair.
And Anna, you want to know a good thing? Switch your shampoos.
What do you mean?
Like for 1 week, use one shampoo. Like
I heard that wasn't good.
no, it is good.
Why?
If you use one, just like over time, eventually it's going to lose effect. It's just like drugs. Like eventually you're going to have to
Drugs for my
increase.
hair.
Eventually you're going to have to decrease because you've gotten accustomed to it.
All right.
Well, I just use natural shampoos. I mean, I don't.
I use.
When I run out, I get a different kind. So.
Well, yeah. Now I got that hemp oil one, but it's Nature's Gate, and it's vegan, so there's no like animal products in there and stuff, and it's all natural ingredients, and it's a cool.
I'm trying to think which brand. I think I have Nature's Gate right now. It's like in a big 16-ounce white bottle.
White, and then it's like a tan for the conditioner.
Yeah, that's what I have. And I actually have some organic shampoo that I'm going to use next. I have
Oh, cool.
coconut one by Avalon Organics, I think. But I used they had a ginger and apple shampoo that I used before, and I think it was a little drying, but like it made my hair like really, I mean, crazier than it is.
I use
regularly.
mainstream products for my hair.
Well, I don't know. I
I
just know
feel
about
like such
Nature's
a bad
Gate.
person when I talk.
I just know about Nature's Gate because that's what I saw there. It looked cool.
Yeah.
And it looked cool.
And I read the back, and the hemp oil is really, really.
I love going
good.
to Whole Foods just to smell the stuff, and then I go and order it online for half the price.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. No, Whole Foods has all the natural hair products and
Yeah, and
skincare,
like,
personal care.
well, we
whatever.
go there because my parents like to buy the soaps there, like the body soaps and the hand soaps and all that stuff. See, we like to go to Whole Foods. Like me and my dad, we go there because we have like a lot of different like oils and stuff. And my dad's always experimenting. And that's
With
where-
oils?
Yeah, like
With-
eating
with-
them.
Oh.
Yeah,
What?
it's good. It's good for you. No, I mean it's
Just you take EFAs,
what is it?
essential fatty acids.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, olive oil has a lot of essential fatty acids in it.
But it's actually like a blend.
Do you drink olive oil?
Yeah.
You try.
Remember, he does shots of it.
Oh yes, I
He
forgot.
takes the egg and then chases it with the olive oil. A little bit of honey.
Essential fatty acids.
Yeah, just the honey on the hand, the egg. Like, no, seriously.
Healthy party, that's alright.
That sounds horrific.
I bet it would be.
Honestly, it tastes good.
Like, do
Is
you
it an
actually.
acquired taste like coffee? I never used to like coffee.
The thing is, olive oil, it's kind of like it's kind of like wine. The older it is,
like
the
wine.
better it tastes.
Oh gee.
Really?
That's what people say. I mean, I've never had wine.
I don't
so
think that's
know.
true.
But okay, so olive oil. Well, okay, so it's. I mean, olives. Okay, you know where Palestine is?
Nope.
Yes.
You know where Israel is?
Yes.
That's pretty much right there.
Yes.
So that's where the best olives in the world come from. That
Not
region.
Italy?
Well, no, because I don't know. It's a difference in the climate and the soil. You have to because it's the same with like grapes for wine. If you ever like I used to watch these TV shows. They were talking about wine and stuff, and how there's like two patches of land, literally like 5 feet apart, and the grapes here grow like a really expensive wine, and the grapes here grow like a really cheap wine. Just because of the way the sun hits the ground, the way the soil is, all that makes a difference. It's the same with the olives, and they have these trees, and what they do, like a lot of my friends are from that area, so their family that lives back there, they have olive trees in their yards, and like they have like farms of these things and stuff. And so they'll like get the olives and they'll press it and get the olive oil, and then what they'll do is they'll put it in like a like a storeroom or something and cover it and let it sit for next season, and that's when they use the oil. So they always let it sit. And I've tried oil from them, It's so much better than anything you can buy in the store.
How does oil taste though?
Oily.
The stuff that you get
I don't know.
from
I'm
the
just like
store tastes like.
feel like I would
Imagine
gag.
if the color green had a taste. It tastes really leafy. Like that's the stuff that you buy from the store, but the stuff from over there that's like from last season and it's been aged. It's got like a mellowy taste. I don't know. I like it.
It's like good wine for him.
It's like good one. I can sit there and
have a nice glass of it at night.
Swish it around. See how the light hits it.
exactly because it's supposed to be green. If olive oil is yellow, then it's not good olive oil. Oh yeah, we can talk about exercise too.
So we got some exercise just coming up here just to
Yeah,
find out what
walking
you
around.
Oh my
podcast.
goodness.
A lot of walking.
Yeah.
We need to explain that to them what happened. Rocky, you should tell them all about it.
Oh, we opened one conference room, and there was a group already in there, and then we went around to the other hall, and I thought it was a different conference room, but it ended up being the same conference room. Is that what you were talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't sound very amusing.
Doesn't
You
sound
told it
bad.
though.
You had to be there. So
Yeah.
guys.
We had
I
a
think it's much
food.
more intense than that.
But no, well, okay, well, we went to the third floor, and so that's a lot of stair climbing. It's exercise right there.
Yeah.
But no, pretty much the only thing I want to say is sprinting, because jogging is the worst thing you can do.
It's so boring too.
It's, I mean,
If you go with someone else, that's fun. I like to go
if
for
you're
walks.
walking is good because
I
it's
love to
easier on
walk.
the
It's really
joints.
fun.
Jogging, you're just putting a lot of stress on your joints. You're building up slow twitch muscle fibers. In the end, you're just going to break down muscle, and you could just slow down your metabolism that way.
No bueno.
Huh?
Not good.
No. That's why sprinting. If you just look at the difference, look at marathon runners versus Olympic sprinters. Who looks like they're in better? We can look at it right now. I mean, who looks like they're in better shape?
Sprinters!
I don't
Of course. Yeah.
run into people like that or look them up.
I see them on a daily basis. Oh, you're not connected to the internet.
I guess
It's okay, don't freak out.
Yes.
So Hockey, what do you do? You sit there with your olive oil late at night and Googling
Yes.
Olympic
Olive oil.
swirling in the wine glass.
Swirling my olive oil in a wine glass and Googling Olympic sprinters.
I exercise at work.
Wait,
Work
so
my
is
ass
that-
off all every day.
I exercise by washing dishes.
I probably take, I would say, hundreds of laps around Chili's every time I work.
Yep, that's about it.
Good job.
I think we're done with this. So.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope that you enjoyed listening to our podcast. Good luck on your finals and have a great holiday break.